Been working in the heating industry for around 13 years, more office-based now, but for the first 10 years of that it was nearly all boiler installations. Realistically, the smart thermostat market has only taken off in the last 8 or 9 months, and I had one installed in my own home about 7 months ago. I think one of the key benefits is the money saving they can achieve. A number of customers are able to reduce their energy bills by getting them fitted. I know at home we don't have to touch the heating anymore. We've got the program set up and the SmartStat just does everything else. The feedback we've had has been, from the installations we've done, has been very positive. We've had very minimal callbacks. The first few that we installed, customers were perhaps struggling to understand how to use them, but I think as they've become more popular, customers are getting more aware of what their purpose is. The feedback we've had from the installers as well is that initially a bit of a challenge, but the more they've installed, they're no more difficult or challenging than a regular thermostat. There's been some good benefits. We obviously get the product slightly cheaper. We've got access to the different technical helplines, and we're able to offer the customers more of a choice by signing up to it. I've been working in the heating industry for around 13 years. Although more office-based now, the first 10 years of that was primarily installing central heating boilers. Smart thermostats installations have really taken off in the last 8 to 9 months, and I had one installed in my own home about 7 months ago. The benefit of installing a SmartStat is primarily cost saving. You can reduce your energy bills, and that's the feedback we've had from a lot of customers. Also, they're quite easy to use once you've got them set up. The feedback we've had from customers has been very good. The first few that we installed, customers were phoning up with a few questions, but as the popularity of them has become more, the customers are finding them very easy to use. The feedback we've had from our installers is that initially they were challenging, something slightly different, but since then the feedback has been that they're no more difficult to install than a regular thermostat. It's been quite beneficial for our business. We can get the thermostats cheaper than if we just bought them at a normal trade centre. There's been other key benefits with the access to the technical helplines, being able to order direct from the manufacturer, and the benefit of being able to convert more of our quotations into installations. By offering smart thermostats on our quotations, it gives the customer another option. So we offer them a regular stat, a wireless stat and a smart thermostat. So when the customer feels they have more choice, they're more likely to go with us as a company. We have found that the customers where we've installed the smart thermostats, they tend to return to us because they know we are aware of the system. And also with the development of the smart stats, eventually we'll be able to diagnose any faults on their boilers. By installing the smart stats, we have found that the customers have remained customers because they know that we are familiar with the system they've got installed. And also with the developments that are coming up with smart stats, where we're going to be able to diagnose customers' faults on their central heating remotely, that should greatly help with customer retention. Initially, selling smart thermostats to customers was a challenge because customer education, they weren't aware of what they did. I think as more people are getting them installed, they're talking about them, so it's becoming an easier product to sell to the customer. When we fit the smart thermostat, one of the key selling points is that they should be able to recover the outlay within 12 months. As I said, I've had one fitted for 7, so if you come back and ask me in 5 months, I can tell you if that's true or not. But it does appear that it does greatly reduce the energy bill. One of the key benefits being the central heating is never on when you don't need it to be. Our customers are very interested in saving money on the energy bills, from the side that energy bills are going up, perhaps wages are not always going up, in line with that, so any savings that they can achieve is good. Also, if we can save energy, save gas, fossil fuels are not going to be around forever, so we need to do as much as we can to make them last as long as possible. My name's Lewis Howard. I'm a director of C&J Heating and Plumbing Limited, a plumbing and heating company based in Stevenage, Hertfordshire.